2020 CHD Harley Sporty, leaving the spot, going for a ride. Let's go see. Sitting way too far back on this new solo seat. And that's where the soft cushion is, and that's where I'm comfortable sitting from my previous seat. I gotta change my seat position. Nope, I'm in neutral and I'm trying to beat the bus. Don't ever beat a bus. You can't beat the bus. Put my shades on. There we go. Happy nappy. Always happy. By now I know this from the back of my head, but I don't, because sometimes I come often, sometimes I don't, sometimes it takes a month or two to come back here. The mail order ride. So if I go from here, you go everywhere else but home. But you could always find your way home going around wasting gas. Which I'm going to show you sometime, but not today. Today is get up and run your errands so you can come back home and do your chores. That's the lifestyle of Sporty Bob when he's not vlogging or fixing his bike. Trying to be responsible. Look at this. I got to show you this. There's one lane and they're fighting for the spot. Yeah, they're visitors from Mexico City. You can tell by the license plates. Stay away from them, because taking a driver's course, safety driver's course, online of course, distracted drivers are #1 cause of non-speeding accidents in non-intersections. So they're stopping in the middle of nowhere, and everybody's like, oh, you obviously know where you're going, assuming. But they're stalling and stopping and cutting short, and do I have to turn here, making quick maneuvers? #1 cause of accidents that way. So I'm going to go home and tighten this bolt there, and both my mirrors will be adjusted just fine. The only thing is I have to get used to looking down to look back instead of looking across to look back. So a little getting used to, but nothing big. I really want to skip this guy, and I don't want to piss off anybody, and I can't fit, and I just fuck myself. Yeah, I just caused almost a fucked up part. Turn here. I don't even know if it's allowed, but it is for him. Right, look down, look back. That's a little getting used to, but nothing big. With habit. Like riding a sports tip coming from a sport bike background. I had to get used to this bike at one time. I had a Vespa before this while I was in Europe. I didn't motovlog, but I did have my biggest accident ever. I needed surgery. I mangled my toes riding with slippers. Yeah, riding, driving. Remember that show? Hope you saw that video. So I was riding with slippers on going to work. And a cop car, which was a detective, cut me off and then turned the signal on. I was trying to cut him off. He made a right turn. Cut my train of thought path, and we collided, and I went sliding around 50 meters into pavement, but my foot had hit his tire while he was spinning, and my toes got jammed inside his rim, and with the quickness of the speed that he was going and I was going, combining, we were going the same direction, which was lighter speed than going against each other's direction. I snapped 3 of my toes, and I needed surgery to make them better again because a cast wasn't cut. So that was that. I had a few accidents doing stupid things on dirt bikes. I remember one time I flipped 3 times continuously, 10 feet in the air and on grass, keeping me alive today. My body snapped like a book, open and closed. My toes had nailed the grass pavement, and my head was hitting the same grass pavement as so you could tell I literally closed like a book 3 times. My helmet came off because I don't remember having my helmet strap on, but it was a little thing that ticked me off, and my friend, good subscriber of mine, just like all you, but my friend James, he remembers that, I bet, and I hope he leaves a comment on that, let me know that he's watching my videos and he's alright. Sure. So you don't say. I'm sure we all had our day. I don't know, I've been living in Mexico so long. El chiste, the point is, that we walk away from them with our health. Yeah, we can do stupid things, get hurt, get up, walk away, be like, hey, I need a new bike. Like that bike that I crashed on, XT225. That whole subframe was bent like a macaroni, spiral macaroni. And another good friend unbent it and put it for sale when I bought it just a month ago of that date. For $5,000, I sold it for $1,200 because I felt I'm only a fair guy and I wouldn't want to be crossed or dicked. So I said, you know what? That bike had its day. Somebody else wants to buy a subframe, put it on, whatever else. Speedo was broken, whatever scratches were on the bike. If somebody wants to spend the money, I'll give them an opportunity to buy a cheap bike, which was brand new, 500 miles on it. I remember I put my first oil change on it, and then I sold it a week later. So 500 miles I put on that bike in a month, going dirt biking every day, everywhere. And I found a lucky man, and he said, I'm looking for a bike. And I said, well, how about this one? I'm leaving tomorrow. And he's like, well, how much? I said, $1,500. He said, I'll give you 12 right now. Let's go to the bank. And then I said, well, I'm still leaving tomorrow, so it's either I leave with 12 or I stay with the bike. So you can see why I sold it for that price. And not because of only the urgency, but I knew what happened to it. I knew my friend tried hard, he fixed it straight, he's a body mechanic. He leveled it up good. I didn't have no problems going fast on the highway. It was a straightened out subframe, but it wasn't laser straight. I mean, he didn't take a laser and straighten out the subframe because, you know, as soon as it's done, it's done. No matter how much you try and fix it, it's done. Sorry, you, and I don't have that kind of money to be like, new subframe, stash it, I'll be back someday for it. Which could have also been done. So this is Cancun. This is another busy straightaway, but it crosses through Cancun. You cannot speed like you can on the other street where I drag race because there's so much traffic throughout the whole avenue. But it's close to it. You cross Cancun through that street. And like I said, one day, not today, but someday, I will be showing you more than just this route in Cancun. I promise. That's what my vlogging video is about, showing you Cancun. I gotta tighten that mirror that you don't want to experience. It's just hard to reach. I'm gonna try to put some kind of spanner wrench to it that I can get without stripping. So it's either a half millimeter socket, or it's 12 or 13. I'm gonna try both with a socket wrench and see which size that is. Tighten it just a bit better for that. If not, that Loctite has set. So, closing off this video, mariachi. Closing off this video, I would like to say again, thanks for watching, thanks for being a part of the show. Hope you have a good one, hope you stay safe, and let me know what you're doing, where you're at, and what you ride. Thanks for watching.